The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. I have here with me Amy.
Hey.
And Allison.
What up?
And Mr. Taylor Cooper.
Hi.
And me. I'm Jackie.
And me.
I feel like I never say my name. Like, I introduce everybody, and then I'm just like, it's just me.
That's true. Now that you say something, you might
Yeah,
be right.
I never say my name, but I'm Jackie. So, it's Sunday afternoon right now when we're recording.
It is. How's everybody's weekend?
Yeah, what's new? What's popping?
Well, I just got back from Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Still car sick. We went for the night, and my mom booked it. It was right in town, like really cute hotel. But we didn't do shit. Everything was closed.
What?
Wait, what was
Everything.
the plan? Did you have, was there a plan?
I mean, we were going to get there, have dinner, like, not be sober, have dinner, go to the shops. We usually end up like with some like paranormal people but everything was closed.
Were you going to go do like a ghost tour?
Everything was closed.
And you didn't like.
We walked the streets and we were like, you've got to be kidding me.
Wait, why was everything closed?
My mom was like, guys, I'm so sorry.
What time was it when everything was closed?
8:30. And they're like,
On a
we asked
Saturday?
somebody. The only thing open was a German Christmas shop.
That's random. A Christmas shop, of course.
Was
there
it
you
a
go,
good,
like that.
good
Yeah,
shop?
makes sense.
Did you love
Did
it?
you do
The
it?
ornaments were $700.
What?
What?
And they were like, we got some Germans in the back signing autographs on the ornaments.
What?
I'm like, did they make the ornaments or you just find these German
Random
people?
Germans walking
Yeah,
down the street.
right.
I have German heritage. You want me to sign
But
something?
they were selling or not selling, but giving away hot wine, which was cool, pretzels. But then we went back to the hotel. None of us were in that state of mind. None of us. And we were like, all right, guys, what should we do? So we dressed my sister up as a ghost. And apparently there was a ghost named Rachel who is a nurse who haunts the place. So we put a sheet on her and we got in the hotel or in the elevator in the hotel. And we walked to the main lobby and she walked out and she was like,
Oh my God.
so immature. So
Sounds like fun, though.
So, did the hotel love or hate you?
I have a video of the guy's face. I was so embarrassed because it was so awkward. It was like no emotion. And I was like, I was mortified.
Yeah.
Mortified. Like there was no crack of a smile, like haha, nothing.
Wow.
So we ended up I feel like we went to Gettysburg to eat. That's all we did was eat. We ordered food
But
late
it's
at night.
time with family.
Yeah.
It's
I laughed so hard that my cheeks hurt.
See,
But
That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
it was nice to get away and just
Hey, a
the
night
weather
away
was
is a night away.
good. Yeah. And
So
we
did
got
you
up,
really
had-
not do anything?
we did
Like,
nothing.
you just went up there, ordered some food,
Yeah.
slept.
Where did you eat dinner?
In the hotel, they have a restaurant, which we thought was going to be great. And all they served was like duck and lamb.
Really?
And it was like $30 plus. All I wanted were nachos and greasy food.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that. But we ended up ordering pickled pizza.
I'm sorry.
What's
what?
that even mean?
Pickles on top of the
Oh.
pizza.
Oh,
It was
no.
so
Sign
good.
me up.
It was so good.
Wait, was it
Sign
really
me up.
good?
Yeah. It was
I've
good.
never heard of such a thing. Pickles
it's
on
like
pizza.
Just
Is it good?
starting
Was it just like sliced pickles? Like
thinly sliced
thinly
pickles?
sliced
Yeah.
pickles. I'm intrigued by this. I mean,
was
I like
good.
pickles.
I was
That's
digging
an
it.
I don't know.
abomination. It's
Pipe
an
down.
abomination.
Pipe down over there.
Horrible. Ugh. Can't even imagine
Yeah.
looking at
What
that.
kind of life are you living right now?
You gotta try it.
Not one where pickled pizza exists.
The pickled
try
pizza, I'm going to eat it and be like, I'm living my best
Yeah.
life.
It was good.
Ugh.
You get just the right amount of everything. It was good.
Ugh.
I'm intrigued.
Then we went to breakfast this morning.
At the hotel?
No, at
The
a
duck and
at a
lamb.
diner, and then we went shopping, and I got things for the kids, and here I am.
Glad you could make it.
Yeah.
So next year, is someone else gonna
so
take
in the
over
spring,
the planning? Or?
I I'm doing the girls trip
Okay.
and I'm
Is that-
planning it. I'm
Mhm.
going to have like a poster board of events that will take place.
That's my
So-
style.
Yeah. I planned the last one in Gettysburg and it was so much fun. Like we were right in where everything was open and we went on the ghost tour and it was so much fun. So you tried, Ma.
Good try.
What made your
Oh,
mom
love ya.
decide to plan it though?
We always, because we had such a good time in Gettysburg that she was like, "Oh, I'll find the place to stay." So we
Did you guys give her total shit for this? Will she live this
she's-
down ever?
All right, this
Or
is what
can
she
you-
said to me. She goes, I did try. Did you have a good time? And I was like, yeah, Mom. And she's like, you're supposed to tell me that it's okay, and that next time it's going to be one. I was like, oh my God, why did you even ask me?
Right.
If you didn't want me to tell you.
Write the
Yeah.
script and
Yeah.
I'll read it back to you. How about that?
And then I kept apologizing to my brother's girlfriend. I was like, this isn't how it usually
Please
is.
don't-
This was her
Was this
first
her
girls
first
trip.
one? Oh, no.
I set her up. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Fail.
It was like, this is not
Give
how
us
it
one more
usually
shot.
is.
One more.
Right.
I'll prove it to you.
Yeah.
But
Whoops.
Wait, why? Tell me, why was everything closed? Was it because of
I
the weather?
don't know. It was really weird.
Like, I know that. I mean, I guess that there's a certain seasonal aspect to Gettysburg,
Yeah.
like
I'm
especially
pretty
like
sure we're
the
still
ghost
in that
tours and
season,
stuff.
though, I would
Right.
think.
Like, I mean, did you guys get a lot of rain on Saturday? Because we got crazy rain where we are.
That's
Yeah.
Saturday, did we?
Yesterday?
What? Saturday night.
Friday night.
Friday night.
No.
Friday night.
Want to hear
Friday
a funny
night.
story?
Yeah.
So,
Friday night.
Kevin, we rented the movie Tag, which was very good, by the way. Very
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Hilarious.
Really good.
So funny. Kevin fell asleep, of course, because that's what he does.
That's how I am.
And so, like, I'm sitting there, I'm getting like the alerts on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm getting text messages from people, from like family, being like, oh, tornado warning, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So then at that point, there was no storm. And then I can hear it like start.
Yeah.
And so I go to the window, I'm opening the window, and the wind is just straight, like, there's no gusts. It's just straight wind. And it's loud. Kevin is asleep in the room where I'm opening the window. He wakes up to me standing at the window with it open. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, there's crazy storms outside. There's even tornado warnings. So in his head, he heard there's a tornado, right? So he starts being Kev and like kind of having a moment of like freaking out. He's like, well, what are we going to do? And should we wake up the kids? And I'm like, fuck no, we shouldn't wake up the kids. It's not a big deal. He's like, well, you're going to sit there and tell me there's a tornado. I'm like, I never said there was a tornado. I said there was crazy storms. He's like, and so now every time he tells that story, like what I said to him changes and like it gets worse and worse. And
Oh
at this
my
point
God.
in it, the story is that I told him there's a tornado outside, all sorts of crazy tornadoes when he woke up. I'm like, no, that's not what happened. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
It's okay.
overreacting,
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah. Just a little tornado.
Calm your
Jeez.
tits.
We it was nuts. Like I got the text the same time obviously Jackie did Friday night, and it was nuts outside.
Yeah.
Like it was
Mhm.
raining for a second, and then it just got nuts.
It was odd. Like I was driving home from like my wine night with my girlfriends, and it was hot outside but breezy. It was
Mhm.
really weird. Like, it was an odd feeling.
Yeah.
And then my sister called me, and she was in her basement. It's coming. She's like cradling Harper. It's coming, Allison. Will went to get the animals.
we're good here. Solid
Yeah, this place is concrete. Yeah.
Concrete. We're on the
Yeah.
bottom floor. Like we're all good here.
There's
I
also
wasn't worried
no
at all.
basement,
Yeah.
so.
I wasn't worried.
Tornadoes
at all.
don't hit us.
No.
Like it's so. I mean, like
Yeah.
it doesn't really happen. Not worried about it.
I think we have too many hills. It just slows down if it did
Yeah.
touch down.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go far. We're
Around
good.
here, you just got to worry about high winds and trees falling.
Yeah. Just act like I'm in the movie Twister.
Yeah, go
Get a
chase
belt.
the
Get
tornadoes.
Dorothy
Strap
all up in
yourself
there.
to like a some plumbing.
Yeah.
I love that movie. Cow.
That's the gif I sent my sister.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's a great
Classic
movie.
So good.
It
We
is.
went to a Halloween party last night.
We did.
That's
How
how I
was
know the
that?
rain was Friday, because last night it wasn't
Oh
bad.
yeah. Oh, I guess last night was my days this weekend are all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Friday night.
Friday night we watched my best friend's baby for her. So
Oh, preparing.
That's what I said. Dry run.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
fine. She's a really good baby. She's so happy. Like, she's pretty easy. If she cries, she either needs a diaper changed or she's hungry or she wants to be walked around.
Yeah.
So, But I just was like playing kitty songs on my through YouTube on my phone, and she was just
Sounds
like,
about right.
she loves Itsy Bitsy,
Mm-hmm.
so she was just like mesmerized.
Aw.
And Finn was so excited to have a little person. Yeah. When we came in, I like
He's
put
like, "What is that?"
I put the car seat down pretty much right near his crate, and he was standing there, tail shaking, like wagging, not shaking, wagging, and he started whining because I wasn't letting him out fast enough.
Aw.
I want to say hi. I want to say hi.
And he's not a whiner.
No, he
So-
never, ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
The only time I've heard him whine is playing with another dog or at the vet, and
Yeah.
it's very rare. So I get worried because I'm like, are you learning this from Grandma and Pop's dog?
Mm.
She whines all the time.
Oh my God, all the time.
All the time. So
Yeah.
no, he just does it.
He
when
just just like chilled out next to you guys.
oh, he
pretty
like
much the
I
whole
already,
time.
if I left the room with the baby, he was right there next to me.
Yeah.
He was very happy to have a little human with us.
Aw.
Makes me happy to know that he
Yeah.
would be well adjusted.
Be a good big brother.
Yeah. Change this diaper.
Yeah. But yeah, the costume party was a lot of fun. Shout
Yeah.
out Katie and AB.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Good time.
I went as Jaws, and you were
Chief Brody and the orca.
yeah, literally had a boat.
It
I
looks good. I saw a
literally had to
picture.
like squeeze through every doorway. They have like a turning staircase. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, going
Well,
up and down the
just a
stairs was
smaller
Or like
pretty
a
fun.
pivot.
Was it-
Yeah.
yes.
Pivot.
Katie was yelling, pivot, pivot. I'm like, what are we in a
I
Friends
was like, that's a
episode?
Friends reference
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't
Yeah.
watch the show. It's a
So-
great episode, by the way.
It was a
Yeah.
good time. It was a really
And then
good time.
the time change happened, and I mean, we got home well before that because we were like responsible adults.
Look at you.
We have things to do. So yeah, I don't even remember. We left at like 11.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also I woke up Friday into Saturday, like 12:30 in the morning. It's like my throat is on fire
Oh, that's not good.
now.
Yeah, Jackson's sick right now.
So I was like, I don't even know if I took anything that night, like some ibuprofen or something.
That time
I
of
just-
year.
I don't know. It was a struggle. And even last night, that extra hour, it doesn't exist.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I know, especially for people with kids, it doesn't exist.
Nope.
But it doesn't exist for me either. People are like, you got an extra hour. It's like,
Not really.
not really.
Does
I
anybody
woke up at 1:30 and then woke up again and it was 1. I was like, okay, so did I know the time change happened?
does anybody here do flu shots
I did.
Yeah.
this year?
I haven't done it yet. I need to get them for my kids. I'm
But you
a
guys
bad mom.
typically do that all the time?
Yeah.
I always
Every
get
year?
them for the kids. I have not gotten a flu
Yeah,
shot
I
in years.
usually neglect myself. Not on purpose. But I know Target you get a $5 gift card
Oh, really?
if you get your flu shot there. And then you can use it for Starbucks coffee. So
Oh.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
How much does it cost to get your flu shot at Target?
I think it depends on your insurance.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to do
I
that.
just
Do they do the
normally am
kids'
at the
flu shots
doctor's
there
and they're
too?
like, flu shot
Kids'
came in.
flu
No.
shot?
Yeah.
I don't
You
wanna
want it?
spend
I'm
my
like,
COVID-
sure. I got my flu shot and my updated tetanus shot. Can we get
Around
the
a lot of
tetanus
rusty
shot so it
nails?
doesn't like?
Right.
Oh no, you're supposed to get it every 10, and it's been 11 years since mine. And I just told him, I'm like, I should probably just get that right. I'm like, I work in the office, but I'm in the warehouse
Yeah.
enough. So
Yeah.
and I'm
Both
pretty
your arms.
clumsy, so let's be
Right,
honest here.
right.
Better
Yes.
safe than sorry, right?
There could be 1,000 safe things for me to fall and land on, and I'd hit the one rusty nail and be screwed. So
Yeah.
Well, considering that there's many more than one rusty nail where you work,
you don't know that.
I do, in fact, know that
Yeah.
for a fact because I work there as well and see rusty
Well,
nails all
they
day.
even said it's not dangerous to get the tetanus shot more than once every 10 years. And I guess when you're pregnant, you have to
Mhm.
get the tetanus shot because of something.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
No, I don't know
I
why.
don't remember.
Some of the pee. I
You
thought.
have to get so much shit. It's whatever. Take my blood.
Yeah.
Right.
It's whatever.
Here's
do what
my
you gotta
arm.
do. Let me pee again in a
Right.
cup. But
Yeah.
just whatever.
Yeah, the doctor was like, well, if you get pregnant, they're going to give you a tetanus shot. And then if you get pregnant again, they're going to give you another tetanus shot. And I was like, weird. I did
Yeah.
not know that. Now I know.
Yep. Keep you safe.
All kinds of crap.
I rarely ever get a flu shot, like ever.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not even something I just think about. I
You
don't
tell
even think
me
about
I don't like going to the doctor. When's the last time you saw your doctor?
it. But
And like actually see your doctor, not just like.
Taylor, I'm with you on this. I don't have a PCP. I don't have a
Neither.
doctor.
I do.
Oh, he has
I don't
one.
I
have a
love my
PCP
doctor.
even.
I just haven't felt like I needed to go.
I go
For a
to
while.
urgent care when I have.
do. And they're
Yeah.
like, who's your primary? I'm like, I don't
No,
know.
no, don't have one. I did try to get one once.
Excuse
and they
me,
were
what's
like,
your
"Oh,
doctor's
well."
name?
Yeah. Who am I seeing?
That's it.
Who am I
That's
seeing
it.
today?
That's my
That's the guy.
I tried to get one once, and they were, and because there was something wrong, and they were like, "Oh well, we'll book an appointment now since you're a new patient in like 3 weeks." And I was like, "Well, that's not gonna work.
Right.
Like, I need to get in." And then I was like, "Whatever. I'll just go to urgent care because there's 1-2 seconds from
really
my house,
should.
and they do great." You don't even
Well, it
know
depends
if
on your
that's
insurance
whatever.
too, if you need a primary or not.
I
It's
don't.
good just to
If you
get
get-
physicals.
I don't need a primary.
Yeah. I don't even see my primary for like, so I go to my regular doctor's office, but they can do your like PAPs and all your lady tests.
Well, I go to the lady doctor,
Yeah.
but
I
that's
definitely go to a
different.
lady doctor. I now see a male doctor is supposed to be my primary, but I always ask for a female. It's just what I'm more comfortable with.
Before I had kids, I always saw females. And then I did like the round robin of you have to see like
Oh,
every
yeah.
doctor. And
That
I
would
found
be a little
dude that I
different.
like love.
That would be different.
And it's not, I always thought I'd be uncomfortable with it.
Oh,
But
yeah. I don't
after
care.
you get pregnant though, and there's people all
All up
everywhere,
in there?
it doesn't matter anymore. You kind of lose anything. You're just, invite them all in.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and just
you want to
feel around up in there.
Yep,
do what
go
you got to
for it.
do. Just, yeah. It's,
Wowzer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor. I may want to close your ears.
Ladies'
for this one.
It is ladies' night.
This is how it goes. It's just
But now they don't do your full PAP exam every year. It's like every 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll tell a little bit something about myself. I actually have 2 cysts that I have to get looked at that are in my lady parts.
Like fibroids?
No, they like the lady was like, "You have a cyst on your cervix." She was just
What's
like
better
all
than on your
nonchalant about
ovary,
it.
though?
No, it's not my
I was
ovary.
gonna say
She said
it's your-
cervix.
Yeah,
And then like I have another one just like outside
chilling.
that area. Yeah. So the one I knew about, I had gotten it checked out, and we were getting ready to get married. So I was like, I don't need that.
Right.
I'm gonna
right.
just keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't grow. And it hasn't, but this doctor I saw was like, you want to get it removed because it could lead to a possible infection. I said, okay.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I called. She's like, they're not emergencies. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go see a nurse
Is
practitioner.
it like
at the
an
end of this
inpatient
month.
thing they can do? Just go in there, and I would assume that you just go in. They
I don't
take
know.
it out
And
and
take it out.
I have to
Yeah.
go see an actual gynecologist to do this.
yeah.
So
Okay.
that was my past couple of weeks trying to get an appointment. And the lady was super nice on the phone. I was like, I'll just take the whole day off. She's like, can you see a nurse practitioner? I can get you in faster.
And they're
Whatever.
I
They're
said,
great.
lady, I'll do
Nurse
whatever.
practitioner's always so
Yeah,
much
they're
nicer.
great.
than
Get me in
doctors.
there. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll see whoever. So I'm going at the month, and I was like, that's fine. I'll just take the whole day off. She's like, come in. You can have lunch with me. Like, and I was like, I don't think she's kidding
We can
either.
talk
Like,
about my
she's a-
vagina.
She's
Yeah,
like,
it'd be great.
you're newlywed. You don't need this kind of stress. Let's get you in here. Like, let's come have a
Nice.
day.
You know what? That's
Oh my
nice though.
God.
That
Yeah.
like
She's
you know,
really
'cause
nice
some
about it.
Doctors' offices are like
Fucking
barely looking
miserable
in the eye.
bitches.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I wouldn't laugh at me because I went to see them. They were my freaking doctor since I was a child. Here, and this was like 10 years ago, and they're apparently out of network. You think they would have told me when I showed
No.
up and gave them my insurance
course
card?
That
not.
happened to me.
And then
I was like,
when they
shit.
called me
Yeah.
because
Sorry,
I
what?
owed money,
How
and
much
I'm like,
money do you want
broke.
from me?
I was like, and the woman from billing was laughing at me on the phone, and I was like,
Are you kidding me?
who the fuck do you think you are? Like, why are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
lady,
so
I've been
fucked
out
up.
of college for a year. What kind of money do you think I have?
Right.
If
I
you want to
laughed-
get paid, you better treat me nicer. I'm just not going to pay
Yeah,
it.
right?
Like,
I'll pay you $1 a month,
Yeah.
and you can't send
Yeah.
me collections
in
so-
pennies.
Yeah,
I left my gyno for that reason. And now the girl has been
yeah.
fired and they asked me to come back and I said, I'm sorry, no, I found other people I like. Like, sorry.
I've never had
She
the
was
doctor
such-
ever call me
She was
back.
such a bitch. I mean, I raised hell. Like, I was ready to go.
Wait, when did you leave? Was it
So it was
prior,
after I had
before-
Blake.
okay,
I
I
was
was gonna
going
say-
to get my C-section checked. And they were like, sorry, we can't see you. You owe us money. It was
Excuse me?
from the labor and delivery.
Wait,
And I was
you
like,
don't have to pay that in third. Like that's
right.
Yeah.
She was so mean
took
to
me
me. I'm
years
like,
to
so
pay off
you're
all my
telling
kids.
me
Yeah.
the doctor isn't going to check my incision because I owe you $600
Are you
today.
fucking kidding me?
I was.
Oh my God.
Man.
Yeah.
First of all,
No.
that checkup is usually
Ooh.
included in all that.
I was
in the
so
surgery
mad.
price.
So mad.
So what'd you do?
Oh,
Did you go home or did somebody
Oh.
see you?
I reamed her new asshole, and then I went home. And
wait, were you in office?
yeah.
You were in the office.
And I went to the Exton office. She's from the Paoli office. She came to the Exton office just to see me,
What
to
the
tell me
fuck
I
is
couldn't
wrong
be
with
seen.
people?
I know.
yeah.
And yeah, she's been fired.
Yeah,
But I
understandably
since
so.
yeah, since then. But I
Yeah.
still won't go back.
Yeah.
My sister just saw the guy I know we used to see who delivered Blake, and was like, "Tell your sister that she's gone and to come back and see me. Like,
Sorry.
I liked you, but no,
Wow.
treated me like
That-
shit."
that is
yeah.
especially like okay, you're
And like
6
my
weeks
hormones
out,
were crazy. I was
right?
like, "Whoa,
this is-
let's go.
She's,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
wow.
you're about
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
punched
no.
in the
No, no,
face,
no, no, no.
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrendous.
So who ended up checking your incision?
I think
A different
I had.
doctor?
I don't know if I had ended up going back when she wasn't. I don't know how I worked it out, but I didn't get seen that day. She made me leave.
I would have probably just cried.
I would have
I
been
know.
like,
Totally cried.
I want to see your manager.
I got in the car and cried.
yeah.
And because I was so worked up.
Yeah,
And I went in the car and I
adrenaline
was
always
like,
gets
"Oh
the best
my
of me."
God." I called my mom. She's like, "That fucking bitch." So yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
I found another
NPS,
practice.
like C-section,
and they're
is
great.
major surgery, right? Major abdominal
totally.
surgery. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
your
literally
incision
take your
should be
insides
checked.
and put it on like
Yeah,
above
put 'em
your
out.
stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin looked when he wasn't supposed to look. He regrets that.
Which is crazy to me that they just stuff it all back in and it goes where it's
Right?
supposed to go.
I'm not sure.
That's
We'll
crazy
figure
to
it's
me.
when they take the baby, nothing's where it's supposed to be anyway because
Yeah.
everything's all squashed.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they just
You
stuff
know.
your intestines back in.
It's
It
like,
just goes where it's supposed to go.
I could do it. Better get used to it, mister.
Yeah. Jackie could have a C-section.
yeah, if she
I don't
does,
want one.
make.
I like to keep
Here's
my
the
lady
thing.
parts
So
intact.
I did not want a C-section with my first. But he was like, listen, like, baby's big. There's like no movement, no progression, no nothing. He's like, there's like a 25% chance that there could be damage to the baby or you
Yeah, that's
if we
what-
try. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's too much. To
Yeah.
me, like, that's way too much.
Can't do
25%?
those.
Are you kidding me? Like, that he could like break a collarbone or break. And I was
Yeah.
like,
No.
no.
And I'm
okay,
not one
fine.
of those crazy women that are like, and you're not crazy, but I'm kind of crazy. Where you're like, this needs to happen this way. I'm kind of like,
Okay,
whatever you
let's see
need
how
to
it
do.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
right,
go with
let's
the
get
flow
this
here.
baby out
Baby's
safe,
not
and I
coming
need to be
out.
safe.
Yeah, primary is
Right.
safety, right? And then he was like, well, he's like, and I'm like, okay, fine. So I had my scheduled C-section, and I was like, oh, this was okay. I'm like, it sucked. Don't get me wrong. Like, C-sections are not fun, and the recovery is not
Yeah.
fun. But I was like, my vagina's fine. Like, there's no
Yeah.
like, right? Like, there's none of all
Yeah.
that. There was no
Oh, I've heard so many
tearing
horror
or no
stories
right.
of
Like, there's
tearing,
none of
and
that.
I'm like,
And I was like,
hey,
okay,
no.
like I can do this. And then
No.
so the second one with Jackson, I was like, I hadn't made up my mind if I wanted to VBAC or I wanted to just, have another
Yeah.
C. And like it was like progressing, and I was seeing all the doctors again, and like this one fucking doctor, he pissed me off so bad. So he's like, well, I must have been like 6-7 months pregnant. And every time I went in, they were like, so have you decided? And I was like, no, I'm going to see like if this one is as big as the
Right,
first.
right,
Like,
yeah.
let's see how it goes.
play it
Like,
by ear.
exactly. I don't need to make a decision about this
Yeah.
right now.
No.
Like,
Right.
I've got 9 whole months to figure this out.
Right.
And so he's like, well, I see here that you had a C-section before. Why'd you have a C-section? I'm like, oh, due to size. Well, he was only 9'5". A lot of women have give birth vaginally with a baby that big.
Yeah, but not
And I was
everybody's anatomy is the
First
same.
of all, like,
Right.
did you see me? You're not my doctor.
right.
The judgment from this
Mm.
man. First of all, are you delivering? Are you shoving babies out of your?
Yeah.
No,
right.
you're not. So
Right.
I get it. You're a doctor and all, but like, reserve your judgment here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you fucking asshole. Like, who
Right.
are you? Oh,
And even
I
that,
did not
like,
like him. I never
it's
saw
not
him
even
again.
going to change
ever.
anything. Like you had a
Right.
C-section. Okay, let's move on.
And I had my C-section the second time, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
I loved it. And
And they don't give pain meds anymore,
no.
which was actually okay.
like
Like
it's
when I
not
had summer, they were like, here's
after-
Tylenol and Motrin or some ibuprofen mix.
Yeah, like they
something.
give you like the
and it was
initial,
fine.
like, whatever, and then it's
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
No
a good
pain meds?
experience.
I mean, the second time it was better because I knew what to expect. So I knew like what my limits were. Right. With the first one, like you have to cross the line a little bit, then be like, oh, nope, can't do that. No.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like everything's new.
Yeah.
Like,
Although I will say the worst part is the spinal.
Oh, I don't like that.
They put it in your back and they hold your hands and you know it's coming.
It's fucking painful.
And then when they put it in, you're like, oh, that wasn't bad. And then they like really get you and you're like, fuck, it's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, my first. So I remember laying there on, your arms
It
are all out
hurts
to your
so
side.
bad.
And I'm laying there and I should have probably said something looking back on it, but like I had trouble breathing. Right? So I'm sitting there.
I should have
Oh,
said.
normal.
I was
probably should have
dying
said
a
something.
little
It felt like
bit.
there was an elephant sitting on my chest. I think they just put it too high. So like I'm laying there and I had to I felt like I could only take like little shallow breaths. I mean, it wasn't obviously I could breathe, but it was a struggle.
I know what that feeling is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second time I had I was really, really nauseous. My blood pressure dropped really low.
Did you throw up?
I almost did.
I
I
did.
didn't. Luckily they caught it ahead of time. I was like, ooh, ooh.
I don't know
And
why
they
they don't
stopped
just
it. I
give you
had
the
the best-
anti-nausea beforehand.
They should.
Because they're like,
really
if you
should.
feel like you're going to throw up, let me know.
Okay, it might be too late though.
Ugh.
So
Yeah.
and like my insides are out and throwing up. I don't see how that all works at the same time.
Right. And you can't move your body, so you're just like,
because you can't feel anything.
like off to the side because you can't move. The anesthesiologist is like holding a bucket for you.
But I had the best nurse, and she's in there. She's like stroking my head because I'm like now getting like cold sweats,
Sweating.
I'm like, and she's like, "It's okay." She like gave me medicine. She like they give you that really
very
warm
nurturing.
like, blanket.
But did I
thingy.
ever tell you, like, I don't know if I ever told, like, after I had summer, they couldn't stop my bleeding.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
No,
It took
that's
me a
bad.
very long time. And I could hear the suctioning of them taking, like, because there was so much blood coming out.
Yeah.
And then she was like, can we, I need another doctor.
Oh, that is not.
Meanwhile,
words you
Danny's
wanna
with
hear.
Summer.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize
he had already
what's
left
going
the
on.
room
My
with her.
heart rate is like
Yeah.
something happened with my heart, and I ended up having to get like all these EKGs. But the other doctor came in, and I could hear them suctioning, but I was losing so much blood that my anesthesia was wearing off.
Oh fuck.
The spinal was like,
well, yeah, because all the
and I
medicine
could
in
feel
your
everything.
blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
I started to
God.
feel everything, like them stitching
Jackie,
me up
just
and like
don't
stopping.
listen.
Yeah, and he ended up giving me something and knocked me out.
Well, they're probably
I
like,
fell
we just
asleep
need you to like
immediately.
not. Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
And
We
then I
don't need
started
you
to wake
panic.
up, and she was like, "Everything's great." And I was like,
What the fuck just
"Okay."
happened?
Where's all my blood?
I
You did
know.
great. Like, let's just pretend like.
But then,
you
yeah,
were
then
just
the
losing a
doctors, like
shit
all
ton of
these heart
blood.
doctors came in. They were like, you had some issues.
Yeah, I had
So.
issues, not like that, but after Jackson, I had issues with I don't even remember what it was. Like they had me on liquids only for like a day after I had Jax. So I remember Kevin's family came in, they all brought like pizza. 'Cause I had him at like
Oh.
8 a.m. So by the time like everybody got off work that night, like they brought Cole over and like they had Cole and my mother-in-law had like made a little cake and like
And you were on a liquid diet.
yeah, I'm smelling this fucking pizza, and I haven't eaten at this point.
Oh my
I haven't eaten because
God.
it's surgery, so I can't eat the day
Right,
before
yeah.
when I know I'm going
Especially
in for the
C-section, yeah.
So like, I hadn't eaten in like forever, and I'm sitting here with like my broth, and I was like, I just remember being yeah, I had
Which like 11:59 the night
But I
before the
kept
C-section,
getting
I was eating
nauseous.
sandwiches. I was like, get it all in, get it all in, get it all in.
I need more mayo. I need more mayo.
Give me my tub of mayo.
I was like watching the clock turn. It was like 12, and I was like, swallow.
So, okay, done.
Oh, Lord.
That's the worst is when you're pregnant and you're hungry and you can't eat.
Mhm.
Like that feeling is awful.
Ugh.
Or like
So-
when you want to eat, but like nothing. You don't want any. You're starving, but literally there is nothing that
Yeah.
you want because everything sounds horrible.
Yeah, then you
Like-
hate everybody.
Or like something you really, 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 really want, and then you finally get it. You take a bite. You're like, oh no,
Yep.
that is
Yep.
nasty. I do not want that anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, prepare for that, Taylor. That's rough. Ask Kevin about that. And him like being in the grocery store, like trying, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. And
Going
I'm like
through like the
crying.
lunch meat and
Oh
like
my
all that
God, it's
aisle.
so
I was like,
bad.
oh my God.
So bad.
Look
But-
at all this mayonnaise. I just picture you like make a whole
Yeah.
bathtub of
Yeah.
mayonnaise, just like
Oh, man, I
living it up.
Jackie
So
doesn't
good.
know what she wants to eat any other day of the week anyway.
Yeah.
Every
I'm always
night
like,
for
why
dinner.
don't you just tell me what you want, and then I'll go get it,
Yeah.
and then I'll get something for myself.
I'm just like, what do you think for dinner tonight? She's like, I don't know. What do you think? And I'm just like,
Oh yeah, shoot first.
Well, it's like hamburger helper of some
You only
sort
eat
or
like
pizza.
3
Yeah.
things, Taylor. So
Which is why it's really not up to
Yeah.
me.
yeah. It's true.
There's times I'm like, can we not do pizza tonight? Because we're probably gonna have it the next 4 nights.
Killer Mike, is that what his name
We
is?
got a Killer Mike in there.
Killer Mike pizza. We do still have one.
Yeah,
don't
we do have a Killer Mike in there.
Damn.
Well,
That might be dinner. I don't
when
know.
we're gonna take a break. When we get back, I think it's November now, right, Allison?
La, 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 la.
It's your time of year.
Yeah, this episode took a turn for the vagina.
It did.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
This
That
happens.
wasn't planned, guys. It just kind of happened.
These things
You know what? I
happen.
will say, we haven't spoken about it.
This is true.
Vaginas.
I
Yeah,
can't
this is-
believe it's
I-
taken us this long.
I
You're a
wrote
really
down.
good
See, I've
point.
been trying to write down like what we talk about, so
Yeah.
I can write an
So now you
accurate
can write
description.
vag.
I wrote Gettysburg and lots of vagina.
That should be the title of this
That- yeah.
episode. Is
Yeah,
lots of
so I put
vaginas.
name? Question
yes,
mark?
it's perfect. Lots of
Oh my
vaginas.
God, that's good.
Lord.
All right, we'll be back.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Reevey. Check out Might Be Sports exclusively on MBN Network.
I watch sports. I don't like analyze sports. You know what I mean? I watch it like you said a few minutes ago. There's nothing better to me than football on Sunday. It's like this thing. When football season starts, everything else stops for me. I tell Jackie all the time, you have, just like the Eagles, you have a bye week. You can pick the week. I don't care what it is. Ooh, that Sunday is yours. Other than that, football Sunday, that's what it is. Period.
New episodes every Wednesday. Why? Because I asked nicely.
And we're back with more relatable radio.
Sexual.
So
Yeah, I know.
sexual. Well, let's talk about. So what's today? The November 4th. Shout out to Lee Hammond. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You are one of those weirdos, Allison.
Yeah.
That likes to decorate immediately and get in internet fights. So let's talk about this.
Well, so first,
Paint me a picture.
we do have a Facebook page now. If you guys want to
Yeah.
go find us, Relatable
True.
Radio, like it, follow us. We'll post a bunch of crap, post our episodes, so you can click on and listen from there. So since it was, this crossover, Halloween's
Yep,
over.
yep.
Freeform already has their 25
Yeah,
pre-days
I know
of
it,
Christmas.
girl, I know
Christmas.
Yeah.
So we posted a poll on there and asked, when does Christmas start in your house? Is it November 1st or Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving? Results are in. So 9%. 9% of everyone, which is like 5 votes.
Which is me and Danny.
No, it's more than you and Danny now. You guys got more votes. There's at least 2 other people.
I need to know who they are.
I
They're my
wanna
friends.
know
my
how
boss.
many people.
One of them's my boss.
That's so exciting.
So 9% of people said Christmas starts November 1st.
Okay.
91% said it was the day after Thanksgiving.
I think I was
Normal
the
people.
first person to vote, by the way.
Yeah,
It said
I got
one
right
vote.
in there. Yeah,
It
I
said
got right in there.
100% for my answer, and it said 1 vote. I'm like, I guess that's me.
Let me see if I can find it. I have trouble. Okay, so my boss's boss, Shannon, who's like, she loves to decorate her house for like all the seasons. It's
Yeah,
always
totally.
so adorable, so cute. Like it looks like out of a magazine. Shout out to you, Shan. And Matthew Daniels. Who knows Matt? I don't know who you know. Matthew Daniels.
Yes.
I don't know who Matthew Daniels is.
It's okay.
I'm going to know who Matthew Daniels
Well,
is.
yeah, you guys should decorate together. So the other 43 people who voted were all on
43.
the 43. There my list is now going. That's a lot of people. Yeah, they were all on the Black Friday
Well,
train.
each their own.
So the backstory to all this is there was a little bit of an internet altercation.
Was this on the comments to the
It was
poll?
yes, comments
Okay.
to the poll.
Yeah.
I did
The
not keep up
first-
with that.
The first comment, okay,
Joe.
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 It says 11% of people should be ashamed of themselves.
Okay, and let me tell you, that 11% was me.
was just you at that
It was literally
time.
just
It was
me.
just you, yeah.
I took it very personal.
So Allison
I sat there
sends me a
for a good
message, like,
15
whoever
minutes.
this Joe kid is, I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
my brother.
I sat there and I stared at my phone. I was like, how am I going to handle this? And I
It's
had
that
all
moment
these
of, like-
ideas. And then like 20 minutes later, I messaged you.
Mhm.
I was like, this Joe guy is going to have an earful from me. And she was like, that's my brother. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I said, no, don't worry about it. No.
He probably has it coming anyway.
He's
Anyone who
gonna
takes
troll.
that
He
shit
has it
so
coming.
serious, he's got it
Yeah.
coming. He's trolling you.
Yes.
And you're letting him win.
I know.
Yeah. So then Danny got
Nothing but
involved.
love, Joe.
Danny got involved, which
Yeah.
was entertaining. I loved it. I'm sitting here reading the comment. Kevin and I are talking about it. He was like, this is so funny. It's like, yeah.
I was like, why should I be ashamed?
He's a
It
little
makes
bit of
me
a Scrooge.
happy.
Yeah.
He's a total Scrooge.
Yeah.
I just saw an article saying if most times, or people tend to be most happy when they decorate earlier for Christmas.
P.S. Danny posted an
Yes,
article
yes.
on this thread. Psychologists
That's the article
confirm
you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
I read
okay.
the same
people
thing.
who decorate. Hold on, now I got to pull it up. Psychologists confirm people who decorate for Christmas early are happier. So now you have justification.
Mm.
And let me tell you though, I have been debating because the kids are already like, Mom,
You know,
where are we going to put our Christmas
And
tree?
you know what?
What
I
are we
will
gonna do?
say, it's for the kids. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of my enthusiasm for Christmas
Sure
is
it is,
because
Allison.
they love it so much too.
Absolutely.
Like when
No,
they
I
don't
totally
believe
get
in
that.
Santa one
Whatever
day,
makes
it's
you
gonna break
sleep
my
at
heart.
night,
I don't even think
Allison.
about it.
Plus, I love like my house is cozy.
Right,
and
so
it's
here's my
like,
concern. Like, I love when my house is decorated for Christmas
Yeah.
because it does have all the good feels, right?
Exactly.
Like the lights and
Yeah.
everything. My concern is that because I leave my decorations up probably until like a week after New Year's.
Oh,
And-
that's different. I take it down the 26th.
Oh, fuck that. No,
Yeah.
it goes all the way after New Year's.
See, you would want it to last longer if you didn't decorate it so early.
Well, I think when Santa comes and we get through that, it's like
You're like
okay.
done. Christmas
Yeah,
is
no,
over.
it's over.
See, really? No, I
You
like
have to
the-
wait till the Epiphany. January 6th is the Epiphany.
Yeah, so that's I mean, that's not the reason I
Yeah.
do it, but that's
That's why
a big
I
one.
do it.
Yes.
The three wise men still need to find that sweet baby Jesus.
So I'm worried though that if I leave it up, if I start now,
Yeah, I could
that
see
it's gonna
that
get
since you leave
old,
it up.
right?
Right.
So it's gonna be like, oh, it's not as special because it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've been my house has been like this for half the year.
But we do so many like festive things. Like we're going on a Christmas train. We go to the Christmas village. We do and we're doing all these things that I'm seeing are coming around for Christmas. And like Santa's at the King of Prussia Mall
Already,
now.
yeah, no, yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's there.
So like there's Christmas music playing in the stores. And
I went to
it's just,
Giant
like,
and it's all
makes me
Christmas
so
stuff
happy.
already. I almost took
I love
pictures
it.
and sent
I mean,
to
I
you.
got married when the Santa was coming down the downtown in the parade.
Oh, that's cute.
So
I will say this. I think I'm going to leave the skeleton up and put a Santa hat on him.
Oh,
There
you
you
should. Yeah, that's
go.
cute. Yeah,
I'm doing it.
put like a little candy
yeah.
can.
There's a
candy
skeleton
cane in
on
his
our glass sliding door for all of those who have no idea where we live or what our layout is, but we have a skeleton for Halloween, and I think I'm going to make him festive.
You should like have him hold a turkey for Thanksgiving. You
Yeah.
can decorate him for all the holidays.
As I
You
feel
can have like a little Easter basket or like
Easter
little bunny ears
basket,
on
yeah.
for Easter. That'd be cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can totally do that. Kind
See-
of morbid, but whatever.
We talked about it before with like the Halloween decorations versus fall decorations.
All my
right?
Halloween decorations are gone now.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
me
my
too.
fall stuff is out.
But like if to me decorating for Christmas too early, like it's like I definitely at least want Thanksgiving to happen. At least, right?
Yeah.
Because then it's just I feel like Thanksgiving deserves its own thing.
Does.
Whether that's fall decorations or whatever. Also, where we are specifically, there's still leaves up, you know what I mean, in the
Yeah.
trees. We still have that autumn
It's really
look.
pretty out right now.
Yeah.
You know?
The
Yeah,
it's
leaves,
really
like the
pretty.
trees are like perfect.
So I just kind of feel like, for me personally, it's hard for me to get into like the Christmas spirit
when it still
until
feels like
it
fall.
looks like Christmas. Until at least the trees are all empty, it kind of starts getting gloomy and
I will say
gross.
this,
Then you need
though.
that joy to like lift you up
with
because it's gross out.
with all these people like decorating. I'm like, I kind of want to.
I know I'm getting the itch. I'm totally getting an itch.
I'm
Like, now
like,
we're talking
yeah.
about this. I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe
I'm blaming it on
maybe
the
not
retailers.
tree, right? Maybe not the tree, but like I can put out like my garlands. Again, I got new decorations this year, which I'm super excited about.
I always add to it. Like
Of
I'll
course.
always add every year a little bit more things.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have.
I
some
I
love
have
it.
decorations.
I
way
really
more
love it.
Christmas than I do. Halloween all fits basically in a paper box. Like, you know, the big boxes of paper you get?
Yep.
That's
I
all
have,
of my
like,
Halloween
one
stuff basically
tub
fits in that. And I'm like,
Halloween.
damn, that's it. But Christmas, it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, I have I mean,
three of
there's
those, a
Yep.
big
two
plastic container.
2 years ago, I went through and I cleaned out all my like all the stuff I'm not using. I think I still have it. If anybody needs any Christmas lights, let me know. I literally have an
we do.
entire tub full of Christmas lights, and we don't use any of them because those are not included in the ones
Are
we
they the
hang
color
outside.
lights?
There's color. I have
Oh my
LED.
gosh.
I have white. I have
Oh,
everything.
LED lights.
I hate LED lights.
Oh.
Hate them. They're way too bright. They're not festive in my opinion. But our tree is like, 3-piece put together, pre-strung with lights, which is the best invention ever.
Oh yeah.
And so, Allison, are you a white light or a colored light?
I
family?
was a colored light as of last year, but I'm thinking I want white this year.
So my tree has a button I can switch from white to colored.
Oh, that's nice.
Ours
is
it
a
starts
color
wars
light.
in my house.
Ours are colored, yeah.
So I'm classic white lights type
Yeah.
of girl, which probably doesn't surprise anybody that knows me. Kevin, on the other hand, which if you know Kevin, this wouldn't surprise you, is that he's a total colored lights person. So like when we went to first, Christmas, together, and it was like, no, we don't
White
do
lights.
colored
No,
lights. We do
just
white.
lights.
It's
No.
classic. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's like. So now we have a tree that does both, and we like try to convince the kids to like get on our
Like, which
team.
we
for
right.
this. That's the next poll: white lights or colored lights.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So like they change it on me.
My dad likes the bubble lights.
Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
They're- I feel like they're coming back big time. They like went out for a while and now they're coming back because it's that
There's
like,
just like half of them don't even
nostalgia.
bubble anymore. You're like flicking them. Then you're like, my finger hurts.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I'll never judge anybody for decorating anytime in November, but I will judge the hell out of somebody for decorating before Halloween.
Oh yeah, I could never.
does anybody
Straight
do that?
I don't
well,
know.
the
but I'm just-
retailers
I'm
were
sure
already
there is.
putting out
Yeah.
stuff for
Oh, they are in
Christmas,
a
and I'm like,
rush.
they always rush us.
Money,
and here's
money,
what
money,
happens:
money, money.
New Year's hits, and then it's just winter. Feels
It's
like it's
nothing.
another 6 months
Yes,
long. There's
yes.
nothing to look forward to. It's very.
Except my
Blah.
birthday in March. My
Well,
birthday
yes.
is March.
We can celebrate your birth.
So my birthday.
Your birth.
Your birth. Whoop, whoop.
But it is crazy. I mean, and especially on a retail level, I feel like it's earlier and earlier. Like it just keeps
Yes.
getting
Well, here's the
earlier
thing.
and
Now,
earlier now.
like Black Friday originally was one day.
Now it's
Then it was like 2 days,
Yeah,
24
yeah,
to 48 hours.
Yeah.
Now it's
Now that
Cyber
it was a
Monday.
week. And now literally Black Friday sales start like today. There
They're
are
already
Black
going.
Friday sales already going. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
we were
what's
just
the point of
talking
Black
about that.
Friday anymore.
I got
Everything's
my
on sale for the next 2 months.
Kohl's ads.
Ooh, I might have to look at that before I leave.
take a gander.
Well, so I'm already planning for Christmas, right? Because there's so much planning with
Yeah.
the gifts and
yeah.
the
If
things
I
and
don't start
arrangements.
now, I'm overwhelmed.
So my
I get
goal
very
is usually
overwhelmed.
I want to be done Christmas shopping by Black Friday. Is usually my goal. Which kind of sometimes backfires because then in December I'm like, oh, I'm already done. But let me get this and let me
Yeah,
get,
yeah.
and then I overbuy because I
Or you
can't
feel
help
like
myself.
you're going to forget something because
Right.
you're overconfident that you've planned appropriately.
Yes. See,
Maybe
Ugh.
somebody forgot stocking.
How did you know?
We've talked about it before.
I did.
Or it was on Facebook.
Danny said that on Might Be News
Okay.
once. He
I do remember
said
that,
something
yes.
about that. Yeah.
I tried so hard to have my shit together. And I sat in the
there's
living room
that's a lot, though.
floor.
It's so
and
much.
I had like tears building up in my eyes.
Oh,
and
no,
he
I
was
would
like,
totally
I'll go to
cry.
Rite Aid.
Go.
So these poor
hurry.
kids had candy.
They loved it, didn't they?
They were like, oh, this is, they didn't, bless their hearts. They didn't know. Meanwhile, I'm like, like, here's some Starbursts.
Wait, how long ago? Do you remember which Christmas?
This was last year.
Okay.
Because I was just so overwhelmed because I had summer and like
Yeah.
trying to get Christmas together that I was so worried about having them have a great Christmas,
Yeah.
even because I wasn't working and this and that,
Right.
that I forgot stockings. And right before Landon went to bed on Christmas Eve, he said, I can't wait to open my stocking. And I was like,
Oh, did you get like a hot
Fuck
flash? Like
my-
it just
yes.
started at the top of your
Like,
head? And
yes.
walked its way down,
At
like,
least, like, thank
I was like,
God
good night,
he
good night.
said
I was like,
it.
panic.
What if he didn't say that?
I know.
oh, that would have been bad.
I would have cried.
Santa's just really overwhelmed
Fuck
right
Santa.
now, and like has a lot going on.
I'll
then
do
you
better.
flip the switch and you're like, guys, it was coal. I took it out though.
Yeah, because
I
maybe
got
you guys
coal
got to
one year.
clean up your act and do
I
better
thought it
next
was a
year.
really
You're
nice
gonna-
rock.
That's funny. So cool. There's a whole joke in my house about.
I was like, Mom, what I got from Santa is a rock. She's like, that's cold because you were bad. Oh.
So here's I have an opinion question for you guys. So Jackson is really into Barbie. Okay, he watches Barbie on Netflix. He's totally into Barbie. He wants the Barbie dream house for Christmas.
You know what?
Anybody
Do
want to
it.
guess what my husband's reaction to that was?
Fuck no.
Yes, that is about it.
You're a boy.
Right. And I'm struggling because I'm like, I try to teach my kids that like boy toys, girl, it doesn't matter
Mhm.
because everything's fluid these days anyway.
Right.
Well, there's a
So
Ken. There's a Ken.
and there's like little boy dolls.
Right.
They
Yeah,
have
right.
like a fishing pole and like, but everything's
Let
still,
him learn to be
hey,
a family man.
You know what?
That's what I said. You know what? He's gonna have kids. He's gonna push strollers. He's gonna
Yep.
cook dinner. He's gonna do all these things. The whole gender roles thing.
Buy
is
him a
getting-
damn vacuum cleaner.
It's funny you said that. Today he says, "Mommy, I want a toy vacuum for Christmas."
Perfect.
Right? Like,
I got
how about
my
a real one.
I
and
got
you
my
can just
nephew
vacuum?
like a toy shopping cart one
Yeah.
time,
yeah, no,
and I
we've
thought
done
about that.
yeah.
And back then, I'm like, that's probably considered more of like a girl
Girly
toy
thing.
than a boy toy. But
That's
I'm really
bullshit.
glad. I know,
Men
but I'm.
grocery shop.
That was
I
like
know.
right,
I know how,
but I'm
I
like.
know.
I grew up. My dad always went to the grocery store, unless it was a
Yeah.
holiday. My mom went to go get everything she needed to. You know what I mean? Like my dad always did most of the cooking when I grew
Yeah.
up. My mom would handle holidays and parties and
Right.
whatnot.
So
It's not
like,
that
do
she
I
couldn't
tell
cook.
Kevin to go fuck himself
Yeah.
and get that
Yes.
Barbie
Yeah,
dream
I will tell
house?
you.
Fuck
Blake was how old is?
He's 3. He'll be 4
All right.
in January.
When Blake was 3, his Christmas was a baby, a
Mhm.
stroller, a crib, and a bottle,
Yeah.
and everything to feed this baby with. He loved it. That's
Right.
all
And my
he
kids
wanted.
do too. I
was a
did get them
baby.
baby dolls a few
Yeah.
years ago.
And he he is
And they sit,
a-
they play house
like a
together. And they're
boy
like,
through
oh,
and through.
Cole, you can be the daddy and I'll be the mommy. And they like cook dinner and they feed the baby. It's imagination. It's
Yeah.
pretend.
Yeah.
It's our life, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
they see that and they see. So I'm really, Kevin's going to be really, really angry. And then he's like, well, so now he's like, well, he's not going to play with it. He's not going to
What
play
if
with it.
you
I'm
get
like,
him
"Yes,
like
he
the
will."
boy dolls, maybe like one of the girls, and like some like big trucks they can go in, like stuff like that.
Do they make
like,
a
keep
I'm
it?
trying to
Ken,
find
a
something
Ken
that's
vehicle?
not as-
Like it's
Yeah,
always like the
yeah.
Barbie Ferrari.
Well, check it
Right.
out. Like when I was a kid growing up, the girl who babysat me had a little sister
Uh-huh.
that was closer to my age. So whenever I'd go over there, and like she obviously played with Barbies and stuff,
Mhm.
and I would play. Like I'm just like, if I don't have anything to do here, like I would get the Ken, I would play Barbie with her, whatever.
Right.
And then eventually, like I got my parents to get me like they have the taller Barbie size kind of GI Joes,
Yeah.
you know. So like I just got a dude doll. And like whatever you could put
Which-
different clothes on these things, do
Yep.
different
G.I.
things,
Joe
get in the
can
car,
marry Barbie.
whatever.
Fuck
Like
Ken.
it just was this cool thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like it's imagination play and it's important.
Right.
And
And he'll totally get over it. And I think it's great that he wants to do that. I mean, Blake is rough and tough.
so
I'm
is
going to tackle you to the floor.
Jackson will straight up punch you in
Yeah.
the face, right? It's not like he's a little sissy boy.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Straight
he's
up punch
hardcore.
you in the
Also-
face.
But he loves Barbie.
Steal your
There's
lunch
nothing wrong
money.
with
Also,
that.
like you
but
said-
play with his damn doll.
He's 3 years old. He's 3 years old, and we had the good news story that I shared on Might Be News this week. It's a little kid who is handing out food to homeless people.
Mhm.
He's 4 years old. It's the innocence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes what he likes. Doesn't mean anything.
Right.
No.
Right.
And it just means that he wants to have a good time with the
And
Barbie Dream
I
House.
told
Who wouldn't
him-
want a dream house?
I
Like,
told Kevin, I said, you know what
Right.
was on my list when I was 11 years old? What I wanted for Christmas? I wanted fucking power tools. That was what was on my list. So we were having that conversation with Cole a little bit too, and I'm like, Cole, is that a boy's toy? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, exactly, and that's what I want, and that I wanted connects and like I wanted to build shit,
Yeah.
which is a boy bullshit thing.
Yeah.
It's not a boy thing. P.S.
Yeah.
So I'm really like, and I'm like, well, do I find like an alternate something? Like we were looking at the Target ad, and there's like
Okay.
a Peppa Pig, treehouse playset thing, and Kevin is okay with that, but it's just because of the whole Barbie thing.
Yeah, I remember sitting down with Danny and I was like, how do you feel about like he wants a baby? So and he's like, it's fucking weird. But if he wants it. And I mean
If that's the weirdest
I
thing
got
I
like
ever have to deal
a
with. My
baby
kids will
and
be
the,
happy.
I mean it was a boy clothes.
yeah, I couldn't find a fucking baby doll,
Yeah.
like a baby boy doll,
And it
when I
lasted
was-
for like a few months. And then a part of it, I think, is because my sister was pregnant at the time.
Yep.
So he was like, oh, she's having a baby. I'm into this baby thing. And then he was over it.
I don't know what to do.
So,
Why? Why he's such a good big brother?
Exactly.
In summer.
Those are important traits to
yeah,
build.
he's very, very like, he was in the car the other
Caring.
day. He was like, And I heard him say this to her, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to embarrass him. He's like, "You're beautiful. You're so beautiful."
I would have cried.
And I was like, "Driving, it's like, oh my god,
Like did something right.
I
Finally.
know." But I couldn't say anything to him. He'd be like, "No,
He's like,
you're not beautiful. I'm just saying that."
Yeah.
Like,
Get off my get off my dick.
yeah. Stop, mom. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know.
Aw.
I gotta.
Yeah,
gotta
that's a
figure it
tough
out.
one. Yeah, I
And he
can see
really
that.
wants it so bad.
I say do it.
so
You know, I
bad.
could just imagine
Yeah, I can.
Kev's face when you
Kev's
said,
gonna have a
guess
connection.
what Jax wants for Christmas. And he probably doesn't even look at you, and then you're just like, Barbie Dreamhouse, and he probably just like threw his PlayStation controller or something like, what are you talking about? Fuck that, he's a boy.
He didn't know about the baby doll gift either. That was a open up on Christmas morning. Oh, Daddy, look what I got gift. Because he didn't. He was.
I say do it.
Yo, I'd say get him all Barbie stuff and just don't tell Kev,
Yeah.
and then just
Jackson would
like
be so excited.
just let him, yeah, and then
Aw.
let him see how excited Jax is, and if he's mad, he's got problems.
Yeah, he's
know what I
freaking
mean?
homophobic is his problem.
F that.
Be like,
Right.
It's 2000.
He's not going to
Yeah.
be gay because he's
Right,
playing
and
with
I
Barbies.
think it's actually showing a lot of good traits that he is developing.
right.
Yeah, totally.
that he's gonna grow
Yeah.
up and be a great dad one day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a good partner
Unlike you,
in
Kev,
life.
maybe you should have played with more Barbies when you were a kid.
maybe you'd understand Kev.
That's what you can get Kev for Christmas.
I bet he did too because he had a little sister. I bet you Kev played with Barbies.
I bet he did.
I bet
yeah.
he did.
Shameful,
Calling him
Kev.
out.
It's
It's probably
2018.
bringing up old memories.
Yeah, right. I wonder if he was teased as a kid.
Yeah. Remember when I
Kev was
played with
definitely
that
teased.
one.
Oh no, I know he was teased as a kid. I meant specifically about playing with dolls.
Probably.
Let
Love
us
you,
know,
Kev.
Kev.
Sisters.
Love you, Kev.
Yeah, let us know.
That's too funny though. I mean, like I'm trying to remember what like the craziest thing I wanted for Christmas growing up. Like I was addicted to G.I. Joe's, Ninja Turtles, stuff like that.
Yep.
So like I remember, all right, there was 2 G.I. Joe things that I got growing up that I was like unbelievable
Christmas ever.
shit. Yeah. Like they got me the G.I. Joe base that like folds out and there's like these missiles that launch and all this shit. Real working
Yeah.
spotlights, you know? And then like so I was so hype on that. And then another year they got me like some G.I. Joe like jet plane. That was actually kind of dope because I had like this little like joystick
Could
that
get all
folded
excited.
down,
Yeah.
and it had you could turn it on and it would project like planes on the wall.
really?
And like you squeeze the
That's
trigger and it would
fancy
like
for
choo, choo, choo,
early
choo, you know what I
90s.
mean? It
It's
was
so
dope.
funny to hear
Yeah.
him talk like that about that because I feel like it's just such a boy thing.
Yeah.
Like my boys are this that when they talk about stuff, they're like so excited.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
it's
does
so
that all the
funny
time
to
with
see
video
it from
games,
like
too.
a guy's perspective. Like things never change.
It doesn't. I'm
Yeah.
still a big kid.
If our kids
how they
ask
see
for
it.
No
these
doubt.
things, are you gonna have a problem with it?
No. I
He
would
has
play
to say
But here's
No.
you know, on the
I'm just
flip
kidding.
side,
I'm just
If
kidding.
we had a girl and she wanted pick a boy thing, I don't
Mhm.
know, anything, some fighting, wrestling dolls, he would be all about it, right?
Right.
So why is that
True.
okay?
It's a double standard.
Yes.
fucking double standards every time.
No,
They-
I wouldn't be worried
they
about it
just-
at all. Like,
yeah.
because first of all, 3 years old, who cares?
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
3 years old, they have no idea who they are.
No.
Like straight up.
And they have no idea that
They're not gonna
like,
know that
they're
for
not
another, like,
supposed
30
to play
years.
with
They're
that
still
stuff.
trying to figure out who you are as a parent.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like
I'm still
they
trying to
don't,
figure that out.
they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. They don't understand boundaries too.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
the tone of the voices on the show that he watches, and that's why he wants to watch it. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
Who cares?
No, Barbie's a badass though now. Like she's totally not like the little housewife that she used to be.
Yeah.
She's like a spy.
She's
She
a
does all this
That's
cool
dope.
shit. Like they've changed the image of Barbie a lot in the past few years to make her a lot more current with the times.
I've been cracking up because been a commercial on TV recently. Some Barbie, it's like a Tyra Banks Barbie or
Yeah.
something. I forget what her name is. Eve, I
Life-size.
think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Eve or whatever.
It's just on last
And it's
night.
like push the button on her back and she talks, and then like they hit the button and she's like, "Don't pollute our oceans," and I'm just like, "Yo,
Like, what the fuck?
that's dope."
You're like, I like missed it at
Don't
first. I'm
use
like,
that
what's so
straw.
funny? And he told me, I'm like,
I'm just like, "Yo, that's dope, I guess," but like, it's
good
just not what I was
message.
expecting. They're just like, "Call me" or something, you know? I don't know, but don't pollute our oceans. Okay, cool.
thanks,
Oh my
Tyra.
God, that's so funny.
I was dying, but like, and that's cool that they make her a spy and different things. Because like another crazy thing too for girls now that's great is that like the Wonder Woman is huge.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of women superheroes that are coming out more and more and more.
Yep.
And like F that. Like who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? And if
They were missing out on that whole market, right? For like all those years.
Oh,
Think how much
yeah.
money they could have made.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So
It was
Yeah.
cute. I did see Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, posted all these like 3 pages worth of pictures of all these little girls that dress as Wonder Woman for
Aw.
Halloween. It was really cute.
I bet that makes her feel like
Oh yeah.
$1 trillion bucks.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
That's
so
a lot
cool.
of pressure too, though. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't fuck up, Gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, and like I don't know. If Jax wants to play with Barbies, tell him Uncle Taylor will come over and play
Yeah, right?
play Barbies with him.
I'll kick your dad in the face if he has anything to say about it.
Pretty much. Like,
Get him the dream
Uncle
house.
Taylor's bigger than Daddy.
Get him the dream house and get him the pink Jeep and all that
Right?
shit. Fuck it.
Yep.
So.
He wants the one with the slide. I think it's like a caravan. There's something. There's some slide he's really concerned about. I don't know, I gotta figure it
So
out.
cute.
At least he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? It's not like what do you want for Christmas? I don't know.
I used to just watch commercials as a kid and
Oh
Yeah.
no! I want from the other room. I'll be in the Mom,
Right.
hurry, come here.
And you never make it in time.
No, never. But
they're
I
like,
don't really
"You
try.
missed
And,
it."
Mom, I really wanted that. I don't remember what it's called. Let me know next time.
Right.
just, my
I remember-
nieces are like that now. Like, oh, I want that. I want. I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Everything.
Every
I want that.
commercial.
I want that.
I remember just getting like super duper hype for the Christmas JCPenney catalog.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
whenever
I
we'd get
don't.
that, I was just like, I'd fucking go through
Yeah.
that.
So
thing.
I got-
maybe
want
I
this,
do
this,
remember
this,
that
and
now. It was pretty big, right?
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
big.
It's huge. I got the Target has a small one, but I got one for each of the boys. I'm like, okay, here's a marker. Each of you go through,
Yep.
circle the things that you want. Jackson legit circled
Everything.
every single.
Yeah.
I think he was just really excited to draw
Yeah.
circles and like he was into it.
Be
Like,
reasonable.
every single thing in the magazine is circled. I'm like, well, that doesn't help me figure out what
Right.
the fuck you want for Christmas.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Try again. Here's another catalog.
And Cole wants an Xbox. Really?
All right. Blake wants an Xbox One
I'm like, I
And
can't
Landon
fucking
wanted
afford
this
an
scooter.
Xbox.
because he's really into like doing like trick scooting, like boy
Is it the
things.
motorized scooter or just like
no,
a
it throws
right?
out sparks and lights up. So I
Oh,
got
yeah.
it, and there's only one left. So proud of it. So this was like the other day, and he got home from school and was like, "So what do you really want from Santa?" And he's like, I was thinking, and I think I just want another. And I was like, "Oh my god!" He changed his mind.
See those fuckers. I'm
So now it's in
telling
my
you,
trunk.
every time. You just can't win. They could literally want something so bad, and then so here's a good example for you. Halloween, Cole. All he's talked about, all he ever wanted to be was a zombie flyers player. Right.
Yep.
Right. Did his makeup. He's all excited about it. We get home, and put him to bed Halloween night, and he's like, "Mom, nobody really asked me about my costume." I'm like, okay, because it was obvious that you were a zombie flyers player. Like there was no question as to
Right.
what you were. Well, I never wanted to be a flyer zombie. I'm like, excuse me? Well, I told you. Wait, what?
What?
When did you tell me? Mommy, I told you so many times. I'm like, okay, you're now starting to hurt my feelings because you're trying to make it out like I'm not listening to. We never had that conversation, dude.
Yeah.
Never once
Right.
did you tell me.
Right.
Never.
You're hurting my feelings.
I'm like, you know what? You need to go to bed.
Yeah.
And tomorrow,
I would have been
let's
like,
get
and
some
when
rest.
you fall asleep, think about what you want to be next year,
And then,
okay?
like, asshole.
And don't expect any candy tomorrow.
Because I'm
Because
eating all the
mommy's
good ones.
eating it tonight.
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
have
I'm
a lot of
so,
candy
like,
on Halloween
really?
night. A lot.
I'm still having a lot of candy.
My
every
pile
night.
was impressive.
so much candy.
I think Danny was judging me a little bit too.
Danny was
I saw him looking over, and I was like, "Boom!"
He's
And
probably
I
like,
tried
"No, I
to
want
like
that."
grab the candy wrappers and like make it like stuff some in my sleeve, so it didn't look like as much, so like he wouldn't judge me, and then like throw it out real fast.
Oh, that's bad. I
Just like walk in the yard
And they
roll
all-
in Shawshank
So
Redemption
sorry.
prison. And all the dirt's falling out of your pant legs.
And then
it's
I
really just
even threw it in
candy
the trash
wrappers.
can, and then like put stuff on top, so you wouldn't know.
That's a problem, Allison.
You shouldn't have
It
to
is
hide
a
who you
push-
really are. It's
No.
Halloween. Everybody loves Halloween candy.
Danny, did I fool you?
Probably
I did.
not.
I'm
No,
sure I
probably
didn't.
not.
It was all Reese's wrappers.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I hid the Reese's at the bottom of the candy bowl
They're my
so that like the
favorite.
kids would just pick from the top, and then I could just reach down to the bottom and get the Reese's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're the
bad.
best.
That's
That's
smart.
smart.
That's
It's
smart.
really smart.
And then I told Cole that the Tooth Fairy, any candy that he didn't want, the Tooth Fairy would come and put it under his pillow. Tooth Fairy would come, take it away and give him a little treat because she obviously does not like him having candy because it's bad for your teeth.
Where did you learn that?
A friend of mine.
Wow.
Yeah, right? I was like, oh,
That's a good one.
That's smart. I like it.
Yeah, the problem is that if he tells his other friends and they don't tell their parents, then
Well, then there's
She's
going to
gonna
be
have
candy, melted candy
melted
under all these
candy.
kids' pillows. Not my problem. Whatever. So,
Yeah,
but
they
he
just
decided,
stuff
like,
it under their belt.
so, but then the next day he was like, well, Mom, I'm going to put more candy tonight under my pillow so then I get something else. I'm like, no. It's a one-time thing,
Yeah.
dude. One time. And then Kevin's like going through all the candy Cole wanted to give to the tooth fairy. And Kevin's like, no, you can't give him that. Can't give him that. He's like taking all this stuff. Cole's getting all upset. I'm like, Kevin, think about this right now. Why? Think about this. Who the fuck is going to take that? We are, right? So like,
yeah.
you can take it tonight after he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Why are you
Oh my
fighting
God,
with him now?
he really
There's
thinks
no
a
tooth
tooth-
fairy coming and getting the camera. Just stop. You can
He's
take
like
whatever you
protecting
want
the ones he
tonight.
likes.
Yes.
Oh my God,
It's just,
stop.
no, you just come on. I can't handle it.
Damn it, Kev.
Kev really thinks there's some woman coming to take the candy.
Yeah.
She doesn't like that stuff. She doesn't like that stuff.
Oh my God, my cheeks hurt.
That's too funny.
Ah, man.
Great job this week, ladies.
Yeah.
You too.
Excellent.
You did.
Excellent. What are the Twitter? You guys got a Facebook now, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, check us out on Facebook. I don't think I have all of our contact information on there, but I will put it on there shortly. Excuse me. Now you're like calling me out without warning me.
Oh, no
I don't
worries, no
remember what
worries.
our
It's relatable underscore radio. Yeah, that's what it is.
and then check us out on mbnnetwork.com,
Got it.
iTunes, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You can find us everywhere. So just
We're everywhere.
New episodes every Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, great job, ladies.
Thanks.
Ready?
Yeah.
Take us out of here.
Everybody ready?
Bye.